This little bottle is a critical piece of equipment. This is my pee bottle. It is specifically chosen pink, not because I like pink, but because it is so distinctive. Because when you go winter camping and camping in general, you think, oh, no big deal. I'll just unzip my sleeping bag, put some clothes on, put my boots on, get outside, do my business, and come back in. No, that's not what you want to do. You want to use the pee bottle. Now, for men, pretty easy. Self-explanatory. For ladies, that's a little bit tougher. You're going to have to figure that one out on your own. Watch some of the other YouTuber women that they explain how to do this. And you think, oh, you use the fresh out in the pee funnel. When it's super cold, those things freeze and they don't work. So what are you going to do when it's minus 20 degrees, raging storm outside? Are you going to be able to use a funnel and all that? No. So I can't recommend bringing a pee bottle enough. Even though you don't want to carry the weight, it serves exactly one purpose. You cannot use this for anything else because that is disgusting. But a pee bottle is a critical piece of kit. Now, hey, hang on. So let me find my other bottles here. Where are they? Oh, well, jeez. All right, got a bottle. Now, some people say, hey, you should just use a single pee bottle, fill it up, and then in the morning, pour it out. Okay, I'm here to tell you you don't want to do that, and that's my personal experience. Other teams, if you're guided, that's a different story. You got to follow their rules. I usually don't go guided. But what happens when you pee so much, you fill this bottle up, and then what are you going to do at night? Deal with it? Also, too, if you don't keep this in your sleeping bag and you leave this bottle outside your sleeping bag, or this one, what's going to happen? It happened to Terry only once in our expedition that you can learn about in Two Friends and a Polar Bear. His pee bottle froze solid, and then in the morning you've got a solid bottle of pee. What are you going to do? You're going to have to warm that thing up in your jacket and warm pee, and then, oh yeah, that's like fun. But also, more importantly, if you have to put this in your sleeping bag and you turn it sideways and it leaks slightly, guess what is going to be in your sleeping bag? That's right, urine. Gross. You don't want that to have happen. So what I do is I simply pour this out every time. I know that may be against the rules or whatever, but what are you going to do? Because once you fill this bad boy up and you keep it in your sleeping bag and oh, blah, 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 when it's snowing and all that outside, and even in winter, me personally, peeing somewhere, whatever, but on an ice cap, simply do the business, unzip the door, pour it out in the vestibule, close the door, and go back to sleep immediately, because the goal is to get back to sleep quickly without having to wake up. Now, it's funny because what happens is as it gets colder during winter expeditions and even in summer camping, you're cold so you don't sweat as much, and then as a consequence, you generate more urine. So you're going to pee a lot more if you're on a long snow trip. Trust me on this one. So that is my theory of why I bring a smaller bottle, less weight, than a bigger bottle, more weight. Plus, I do not want to keep a bottle full of pee in my sleeping bag if it leaks. And then if I decide to keep it outside, it's going to freeze. So the system I personally use, do the business, stick it out, pour, shake, close the lid, put it back in, and keep it next to the sleeping bag. And two, don't let it turn upside down even though it is empty, because those threads will freeze. So do be careful about that. So a pee bottle is a super critical piece of equipment. Check out all my equipment links at aaronlinstow.com/Greenland, where you too can learn more about the gear that I bring on winter expeditions. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you can get more info like this.